Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn will find himself reeling over Luna's twisted move while Sheila and Steffy fate is revealed. At the sand house, suckers will see the outgrowth of fortified Luna's showdown with Steffy. Thanks to Sheila, Steffy's life should be spared, so that news will be a relief to all her loved bones. Soon enough, Sheila stands a good chance of taking a pellet for Steffy's sake. Whether it's accidental or purposeful, Luna may fire at Grandma Sheila as effects get out of hand. It's just a matter of whether Sheila will survive or not. It's possible Sheila will make the ultimate immolation so that Steffy can live, but it's also possible she'll get rushed to the ER with life-hanging injuries. Still, Finn may get a shock as his birth mama gets wheeled in, if Sheila does survive long enough to make it to the sanitarium. Finn will be thrown for a circle when he ultimately gets updates on Luna's intimidating move against Steffy and the way Sheila interposed to deliver her. As for Taylor, she seems poised to shoot the bobbies to the sand house after furnishing Steffy's position to Sheila. Will Baker and his backup make it in time to arrest Luna before she bolts? It sounds like Luna is fated for a jail cell, so Baker and his platoon of bobbies may show up to throw her back in the slammer. In addition to Finn, characters like Taylor, Ridge, Liam, Hope and further will hear about Steffy arising from this dangerous fire alive. Between Luna's mayhem and Sheila's heroics, there'll be a lot for all these people to reuse. Eventually, Ms. Dillon will presumably be freed following Luna's hostage situation, so she'll be suitable to go home to her own favored bones and recover from this agony. Luna going for Beggared in the same outfit she went for Beggared in last time. Knowing that she doesn't have much left to lose, Luna is ready to take down Steffy formerly and for all. That woman has ruined her life further than formerly and she's going to pay. She figured out that she was a killer last time and now Steffy won't let Luna see her pater. That has to change. When the kiddies are gone, Luna surprises Ms. Dillon with orders and a gun. She ties the youthful woman up, but not before forcing her to call Steffy to the little art academy. This is a trap for Steffy and she knows her evil mammy will walk right into it. Sheila can't get her discussion with Luna off her mind and realizes she has to do commodity. To that end, she heads over to Steffy's house to advise her what's coming, but Steffy isn't there. Rather, she's at the Sandhouse Art Academy with a crazed Luna. Will Steffy end up in a pen again? Liam got a reprieve from allowing about his illness for a bit when he was obsessed with guarding Steffy from the wrath of Luna. He has an appointment with Dr. Grace and Steffy isn't indeed a part of it this time. He has Hope by his side when Grace gives him some veritably bad news. Is the treatment plan she had him on not working? Liam was willing to go through a really rough time just to get further time with the people he loves. Perhaps Hope will eventually move him it's time to talk to his father and his sisters and tell them what's going on. Bill Wyatt and Will be devastated, but at least they will know the verity and be suitable to say goodbye. Bill is in the midst of a dry spell, but there's some light at the end of the lair. Who'll Bill Spencer hook up with this summer? Since Lee arrived, her chemistry with Bill was palpable. Also her messy family Poppy arrived in city, and she decided that Bill was her baby daddy and he moved her into the manse. Since Bill split with Poppy, he and Lee Finnegan haven't spent important time together. But, according to B&B spoilers, all that's about to change. Bill is hopeless to find Lee's bastard Luna before she does any further damage. Since he's the one who got his fake son pardoned, Bill feels responsible for her conduct and is fearful she may make his grandchildren nameless. Bill will turn to Lee for help searching for Luna. Lee and Luna didn't spend a lot of time together, but Lee has a helpful medical sapience and may be suitable to make some sense of her internal health issues and have an idea of where she may be. Will Lee and Bill Spencer pick up where they left off? Will sparks fly? The idea of Bill sleeping with her family is presumably a huge turn-off for the croaker. Bill is going to have to do some smooth talking with the tough croaker. But if there's any man in Los Angeles who can get through her Ice Queen surface, it's presumably him. Bill can still be fascinating when he wants to be. Katie may eventually find the love she's been missing and discover true happiness at last. Could Katie's perfect match be just around the corner? Katie hasn't had a proper love interest in quite a while now, so numerous of us are eager to see her in another relationship. Loves are a huge part of detergents, so it's reasonable to want single Katie to ultimately find the right person. Of course, Katie is a strong, independent woman, but that doesn't mean she has to stay alone ever. Katie's heart has had enough time to heal from once bifurcations, perhaps she should put herself back out there. Katie could potentially meet the courting pool and meet a brand new hunk if the show wants to give her one. It would be delightful to see Katie explore commodity different for a change, especially if it brings a handsome cast addition. If Katie revisits a love from her history, could Katie and Bill get another chance at living happily ever after? Since Brooke and Ridge will reunite down the road, that news could inspire Katie to give Bill one further occasion to fix effects between them. Katie obviously hasn't been too pleased with Bill recently due to everything that went down with Luna. Bill is formally starting to understand that it was wrong to get Luna pardoned and will be deeply sorry once Luna's rearmost round of chaos plays out. Since Bill will be regretful for his conduct, there's room for remission. That goes for Bill's history miscalculations with Brooke and any other ways he's hurt Katie over the times, too. Still, perhaps he could be the Joe she deserves this time around, if Bill has truly learned to love only Katie. Will has been cautious when it comes to his parents reuniting, but Bill could prove he's changed and eventually put his family back together. Katie could make some updates to her love life in the coming months. Sheila is Finn's natural mama, whether he likes it or not. Now, she eventually has ties to the Forresters. Still, it could be a wild taradiddle she could be using to work her way into the family. We wonder whether Lauren is Finn's real mama. Sheila's thing has always been to be part of the Forrester family. She's been obsessed with them. We flash back when Sheila married Eric just so she could get his plutocrat. Sheila kept track of the Forrester family, especially Steffy, who fell in love with Finn. Sheila shocked the Forresters when she showed up at Steffy and Finn's marriage. She blazoned that she was Finn's natural mama. When she learned that Finn was marrying Steffy, she saw him as a way in. This was her ticket to getting Forrester or Forrester conterminous. Sheila worked as a nanny in Genoa City. She was known for switching babies. She could have been keeping a nearly 4-decade-long secret that she doesn't want exposed. Sheila could risk losing the occasion to have a family. But it's not like she has a family to speak of, unless you consider her crazy granddaughter, Luna. There's nothing like a Verity lemon to start the week and get the drama going. Leave it to Ridge to shake effects up by participating his good news with his partner. He turns up to gently break it to Brooke that he's taking another trip down the aisle but not with her. What he doesn't know is Brooke formally knows and she's ready to tell him exactly what she thinks. At the same time, a manhunt begins for Luna when she goes on the run. Luna is a veritably bad girl who has done some veritably bad effects. She doesn't intend to pay the price for her sins this time, however. She's simply not erected for captivity life and will do whatever it takes to steer clear of the orange jumpsuit life. And we do mean whatever it takes. Luna has no compunctions about hurting anyone and everyone who gets in the way of her great escape.